Chapter 1. You gotta learn the real rules. Yeah, Gladys, who's next? Andrew Schoenfeld is here, that's right. He said he wanted to be a therapist. I know, I just said he wanted to be a therapist. All right, send him in. So you want to be the schmuck? No, I want to be a therapist. Why would you say, so you want to be the schmuck? Michael, why are you saying that? I don't want to be the schmuck. I want to be... I know. You want to be a therapist. Well, I'd rather be a schmuck than a therapist. Did you ever bother to look at the word in its entirety? Therapist. Therapist. It's like having a name like Richard Watt and no one laughing. How in the world could you miss Dick Watt? Richard Cummings, come on, you can't miss it. But no one wants to pay attention when it comes to the rapist. You know, it's the subtle things in life you got to be aware of. It's like having the last name Hitler. Wouldn't that grab your attention if your doctor's name was Hitler? Wouldn't you ask if his grandparents came from Germany? It's like having the name Charles Manson. If your name was Charles Manson, but you weren't the real Charles Manson, and you wanted to open up a daycare center, would you call it Charlie Manson's Daycare? Who the hell would want to put their kid in a place with a name like that? But no one wants to pay attention to when it comes to the rapist. I'd rather be a schmuck than the rapist. Schmuck means penis. I'd rather be known as a dick than a rapist. Michael, no one thinks like that. That's the whole point. No one pays attention. If you did pay attention, you'd see that there's more to being a rapist than you could ever imagine. Attention? Attention to what? To things like the word psychotherapy. Who is that implying the therapy's for? A sane individual? I don't think that was the intention when the name was created. That's the whole point. You don't think. But look at the subtle inference here. Even better, psychotherapist. Just listen to what I'm saying. Psychotherapist. But that's not what it means. Look, it's like the word happiness. You know, you can't spell happiness without penis. Michael, that's... Blah, 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 without any investigation, without any thought, you simply accept the idea of psychotherapist. Who thinks like that? No one's even aware of that. How could you? Who thinks like that? Who thinks like that? Who thinks like that? No one's even aware. That's the whole point, damn it. No one bothers to be aware. Everyone simply accepts the idea for their own convenience. If you want to be the rapist, then you have to be aware of everything that's said, but not pay attention to. If you're not aware, you'll never learn the secret rules of... What the hell is that music? Would you, Gladys, is that you doing that? Turn that... Oh, my God, my ears. Oh, I couldn't even think. Oh, my... You know... If you're not aware, you'll never learn the rules, the secret rules of psycho... Would you turn that damn music off? You're not entertaining me, Gladys. I didn't mean to kick you down the stairs. Oh, my God, my ears. Look, kid, I'm trying to tell you. And keep that music off, damn it. You gotta learn the secret rules of psychotherapy. Damn it, Gladys, that's not the music we agreed upon. That's not the correct music. Gladys, shut the hell up! You don't have to hit me! Secret rules? What are you talking about, secret rules? There are no secret rules to psychotherapy. Oh, yeah? That's like saying a woman with gigantic breasts, wearing no bras, not looking for attention. That has nothing to do with it. Look, Sonny, there are rules to everything, even being crazy. Unfortunately, these are the rules we've perfected. But to tell you the truth, everyone's so invested in the self that's crazy. The rules to being sane have become secret. In order for us to get anywhere, you gotta learn the rules, the real rules, the secret rules of psychotherapy. Now the music, Dad, knock that music. That's the wrong thing. Did you two people just knock it off? Michael, what are you talking about? I'm trying to tell you, would you turn the music off? I'm trying to tell you about the rules. These are like the undocumented commandments, the ones that Moses lost up on Mount Sinai. Why do you think he was up there for so long? They tell you that he was talking to God. Well, that conversation lasted about 10 minutes. The making of the commandments, maybe another 10. The rest of the time, Moses was looking for the piece of paper that had commandments 10 through 20 written on it. What were the lost commandments about? The secret rules of psychotherapy! Gladys, you're wearing me down. I didn't mean to kick you down a flight of stairs. Would you two quit it? Are you telling me that Moses, the prophet of 5,000 years ago, had a list of commandments about therapy? If she would turn the damn music off, I'd tell you yes. That's preposterous. That's nuts. Wait a minute, Sonny. You want to have a job title of Psycho the Rapist, and you're telling me I'm nuts? That's like saying someone who's a chronic masturbator is an expert on sexuality. Michael, that's disgusting. Look, kid, your head is in the sand. You don't have the faintest clue to what I'm talking about, and that's just the way the world wants it. It's like with Santa Claus. It's a total lie that parents offer to their kids, all in the name of fun, but no one questions it because of the effect it has on a young person's mind. How can you say that Santa is a lie? Everyone loves the illusion of a fat, happy man bearing gifts. Yes, everyone loves it, but it's still an illusion. You see, illusions are not that bad. They keep things right for convenience sake. It's the same thing with pornography. How could you relate pornography to Santa? Well, think about it. It's true. Both are illusions that are used to create a desired effect. With pornography, does anyone sit there and question, these are not real men and women in my bedroom? No one says that. They just spank Frank to conclusion and turn off the computer. It's an illusion to everyone but the chemicals in your head. Gladys, this coffee is cold. Could you do me a favor and heat it up? There are millions of illusions we take for granted, so we don't have to pay attention to the underlying truth. Underlying truth? Like what? Well, you can take the simple ones like the checks in the mail. I'll gladly pay you Tuesday. I'll never touch your sister. We're just going to cuddle. Well, just the tip. Of course I won't come in your... Michael! All right. It's in the world of politics, sports, finance, human relations. It's everywhere. Accepted lies we tell ourselves to keep ourselves at a safe distance from being afraid. We like to keep it all a secret until some guy whose pee-pee leaks blabs it all over the world. There's no guy whose pee-pee leaks. You telling me I didn't need that big needle in my ass? No, that's not what I'm saying. It's not PP Leaks. It's an organization called WikiLeaks. All right, anyway, these people steal secrets off your email, blab it all over the world saying that people are not telling the truth, and oh my God, it's a revelation. You see, you can spot the illusions if you look for them. It's easy if you see it in the world around you. It's easy to see it in others, but when it's in your head, it's another story. I don't have any false pretenses in my head. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's like saying your testicles are really God's way of giving you breasts that can be tucked between your legs. Where did you get that? My booby. I was jealous of my sister and she wanted me to feel better. She didn't say that. Well, yeah, she did. Like when she said evolution was a trade-off. God gave us a thumb and allowed us to walk upright, but took away our ability to curl up in a ball. And, Michael, that's disgusting. Where do you get all this from? What, was my booby lying to me? Well, yes, she was lying. You calling my bubby a liar? Well, she probably had her reasons, and that's just the point. We have these nuts reasons and make up all these false illusions to keep ourselves or our loved ones being safe. Gladys, I said, could you get me a cup of Ow! You didn't have to hit me in the head. What's the matter with her mouth? It's tied up. By accident, I kicked her down a flight of stairs. I didn't mean to. Gladys, honey, you still mad at... Ow, Gladys! Honey, come on. It don't have to be that way in front of company. Look, all I'm trying to say is to this nice young man... Ow! Go inside, Gladys. I don't want to talk to you now. Look, all I'm trying to say is that we have these reasons and make up false illusions to keep ourselves and our loved ones safe. How was your bubby telling you that having a thumb and walking upright was something designed to keep you safe? Well, I almost broke my neck. You see, I had this idea that if a dog could... Michael, I don't want to hear this. But why not? It's like all the illusions. No one wants to hear the underlying truth. I didn't want to hear it either till she told me the truth. She didn't tell you the truth. She made something up to try and get you to stop. Ugh, I don't want to talk about this. What? Didn't your grandmother tell you things to scare the shit out of you so you wouldn't do something she thought was dangerous? Now you're going to say she told you if you masturbate, your hand will fall off. No, she didn't say that, but she did say if I eat dark chocolate, I'll shit schwartz. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Anyway, when she told me that, I started eating white chocolate until she said, so you think the color will matter when a human figure pops out of your tuchus? I don't think my grandmother told me that either. But you see, she said those things not because they were true, but in her mind, they were needed to be said in order to keep me safe. It's the same thing with the illusions of therapy. We accept the illusions for convenience sake, to either keep us safe, in control, or under the impression that we're not crazy. What kind of secrets are you talking about? The secrets of psychotherapy! Gladys, now play the music. No, damn it, Gladys. Wait till I say the word secret, then play it. Michael, would you two just shut up, kid? Wait, Gladys, you ready? You ready? The secrets of psychotherapy. You got it, damn it. You got it. One more time. The secrets of psychotherapy. Michael, would you stop fooling around and just tell me what kind of secrets you're talking about? Oh, all right, sorry. Let's work backwards. Let's talk about some of the secrets that you take for granted without even thinking about them. Since you don't question them, they work just like accepted rules. Like what? Well, for starters, as the client, you're under the impression that I know what I'm doing, but you'll only think this and only think that if my bullshit agrees with your bullshit. Excuse me? Well, the crap in my head has to vibrate to the same frequency as the crap in your head, then we can agree upon your crap without ever discussing for a moment my crap. If I'm successful in the first step, you'll be under the impression that I know what I'm talking about. Crap? What kind of crap? Well, look, you walk into my office. Gladys, get me a napkin. Gladys, I told you not to talk that way in front of company. Oh, she is just too much. Look, you walk into my office. Oh, Gladys, this is a mess. There's crap all over the place. Oh, you walk. I don't have a napkin, damn it. You walk into my office and see that I have a degree. It's like what happens in The Wizard of Oz when the Scarecrow gets his diploma. The mere presence of it means he's now smart. Now, if it were me walking into an office, I'd rather see a real wizard with a cape and a big hat floating around the room, covered in a haze of golden dew. Now, that would get me to feel confident. Also, throw in some magic sticks that he bounces off my head to get me to forget about the past, and a crystal ball so he can tell me the future. And it wouldn't be a bad idea if we threw in a wet nurse to comfort me in between being hit on the head and reading the crystal ball. Michael, that's just... What? Wouldn't you want to learn how to shoot flames out of your nose when you were mad, or learn how to make people fade into the cornfield when they wronged you? Michael, would you please be serious? I am serious. I know it sounds nuts, but not more nuts than the idea that my crap has to agree with your crap for you to think I know what I'm doing. But what does that mean, your crap has to agree with my crap?